Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's always a pleasure to be alive and stream football and talk football wherever the fans are. Yes, we are also there with them, and I want to appreciate and thank everyone that has made this a reality, that has made everything possible for us here. I really appreciate Hamza, you coming back in again with another one. I hope not. So yes, we're here streaming live on YouTube. We are talking association football as we have a lot of news to talk about today. Yes. Some of you know the breaking news, the news that just came in. Hello, bro. I hope everyone is doing well. I come to the comment section below. If you're part of us, if you're just joining us, let us know what you think of your Chelsea Football Club. Big up to my brother here. I can't say his name, but let me know where you're watching this stream from. Let me know where you're watching us from. I want to thank everyone that's already live in the comment section below. Blue Blood, Phantom of Mini Topic. My brother here also. Thank everyone that has been here, but I'll get to the comment section here soon whilst we're getting things going. At this moment, I want to thank everyone, like I said, that has been part of us today here. I'm still joined by my brother Hans Mansa. He will come in a bit later, who is my co-host for the day. And then he's been a co-host for probably the whole entire week. And then he will be with us most of the time when he's free. He will join. And also big up to I123 Love You, who is always supporting me from different angle. Hossam, okay. Hossam is trying to get in, but it is not working. Hold on. Okay. In a minute, guys. It was Hams, but it's not Hams. All right, so I'm trying to get that going because I have a special guest who's supposed to be with us today, and he's having difficulties trying to get in. So, trying to sort that out for you. Okay, let me see if he's in. At this moment, still not in yet. He's having technical difficulties. So as soon as I'm able to get him in, we will be going. We will be going. But yes, whilst I'm working on, we're gonna continue on with the news as we have here. A lot of you know some of the Chelsea news going out there and some news surrounding association football. Breaking news, as it's been said earlier today. Chelsea will be knocking down Stamford Bridge and then build a new stadium in the current site as it's emerging the most likely option. So the stadium will be built, but then we'll get into it. But then the stadium will be rebuilt in the same place. So it looks like the Wembley location is what we're gonna end up seeing coming up. For how long? We'll get into it and see how long that is gonna take. For Chelsea to get that going. Also, Chelsea defender Wesley Fofana has provided a positive fitness update following a long-term injury, which could provide important amid Thiago Silva's absence. So Thiago Silva is not there. There is Wesley Fofana that can fill in that gap. I know Thiago Silva and Wesley Fofana are two different people. You know, you cannot compare them. But yes, Thiago Silva, we all know his age. He can play all the games the whole entire season. So having Wesley Fofana is always a plus. And also if you guys remember Jimmy J Morgan, who we just signed from Southampton, he flew to the America to go through surgery. So yeah, the 70-year-old completed his medical to Chelsea. I think this January transfer window, and then the cost was around 6 million to Chelsea. So he has to go there and get his surgery done, and then he will be back. Elsewhere, we have some more news we can talk about: transfer and contract update. Luis Enrique update. Pochettino to Chelsea. Ryan Sterling update. Kovacic rumors. Ben Chilwell to Manchester City. McAllister, Alexis McAllister to Liverpool. Raheem Mohamed Kudus also heavily linked to Manchester United. If you guys remember, Mohamed Kudus, the outstanding player in the Ghanaian national team who performed very well, also plays for the likes of Ayas. Plays. He's got a wonderful free kick, which he dedicated that free kick to um, um, Christian Achu is also teammate and a brother from the same country. And also, Man United progress to the next round of the FA Cup. So yes, Manchester United and Eric Ten Hag are doing madness at this moment. Gary Neville believes Casemiro was not a good was not a good a smart idea of bringing Casemiro. That is what he said. It wasn't a smart signing. But look where Casemiro have helped this team into. So what I got, and people should take Gary Neville's words seriously. Is all up to him. The things he says and how it end up turning around, biting him. So we're gonna look into that. Whilst we hams, welcome again to the stream, brother.
Thank you for having me once again. It's very I appreciate you having me. Thank you.
Yeah, it's an honor to have you here too. As usual, we are doing our madness. We're growing faster and faster every day, and it's not that easy. Getting things together, sit down here and go through matters surrounding football. Yes, we have a brother here. He's supposed to be our special guest. He's having difficulties connecting, so I'm sure the has to do with his connection because you can tell it's lagging at this moment. So let's hope that we can get him through. If the connection is not that strong, it will find it very difficult getting through. But whilst we're waiting for him, Hams, whilst we're waiting for him, let me go through the comment section and then see what we have there. At this moment, we have a Phantom of Many topic as usual. Big up to you, Phantom. He said us first to like Jose Mourinho is so awesome coming from of many topic. We all know how Phantom love his
We
Jose
love it.
Mourinho. Yeah. So are they buying the land down from the Sir Oswald Stewart Stewart estate and moving to Wembley whilst the redevelopment work takes place as Twickenham would not be an option. Yes, from what I've read so far, it looks like it will be on the same ground. They will build on the same ground. So there should be a possibility of relocation. Relocation is what Chelsea will be looking at for at this moment. So let's see how that pan out. We'll get into nitty-gritty into the whole news. So yes, I think my brother can connect. He says that they will need a connection there. So yes, so there should be something going on. Something going on has to do with the connection. Let me try send him a message.
He needs to restart his internet or something.
Yeah, he has to reboot his
router.
Okay. All right. So hold on. I'll get into it. I don't want to deviate or get away from what I'm doing, else it would take my attention away. I was trying to reply to him. So yes, sir, that's what Blue Blood said, and Blue Clouds. Okay, I replied that one to my brother Blue Blood over here, and that's my brother here says, give up on Mourinho. He was sent off for the third time this season and has yellows. Yesterday, he was booing a Lazio player in an under 14 game. Get over him. You like a broken gramophone record. Okay, coming from him too. It's Stabsy on tonight. No, Stabsy is very busy at work today, so hopefully we can get him on. Try probably somewhere around the weekend. I want to love you forever. So big up, my brother, joining you from work as usual. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. It's always a pleasure to have you in there. If we have a chance to see Osman on next season as time for break. Yes, it will be nice, Jose. It's been a long time, Jose. Hope you're doing very, very well today, my brother, Jose. I hope you're doing well. So yes, I will look into that aspect and see. Jose, how you doing, brother? He said to smash that like button. Absolutely. Well, we are on 10 right now. Probably others are joining later. So once they join, the numbers will keep rising and rising and going up. Jose, let me know, Jose, what do you make of your Chelsea so far? What do you make of your Chelsea? And do you see any win coming? And where do you stand on the Graham Potter? I know a lot of fans wants to give him time. So yes, let's give him time. But how can that move on for Chelsea?
He needs to pick up some wins first, and then we'll see some confidence with the team. I think he needs to.
Absolutely. Let me see if this time is working. I think he's having it's the network. Your internet. Let me Hams. This is for my brother here. Trevor, how are you doing today? Says bigger, not 18K, bringing to 60K Abramovich design, awesome, but internally was yes, Tottenham bigger capacity 75 to 80K affordable pricing concession virals various kids families oops groups schools cooperative b yeah big up to you my brother. I think it's your connection. You finally got it in, but the connection, that's why I keep breaking. The connection the signal is not strong. The signal is not strong. I'm trying as if we can uh, get you stable, but the connection is not stable, so it keep breaking. Sorry, my brother, but let's keep trying. If you can watch me live on YouTube, if you're watching me live on YouTube, try and then reset or restart your modem or your router. Try and reset one of them, and then it will get you in again. Let's see. Let's see what we have here. Okay. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, brother? Yeah, it's still the connection. If you can reset either your phone or your connection or maybe your internet, it will be stable so we can have a nice conversation here. It's always a pleasure to have new people jumping on the platform to discuss Chelsea Football Club with us. So yes, sir. If you can restart your modem, I'll really appreciate it. Hams, what do you make of the redevelopment of the football club right now? Big
Um,
up to you. Says Dorit, it says restart your modem, bro. Absolutely, yes, sir. Restart your modem and you will be fine. Yes, he moved a little bit.
right.
Yes, you're still having connection problems. Just restart the modem and you'll be fine. Big up to you. Olgan says, hi, May. Will I be able to join on your Discord? Absolutely. We will send. Um, if you're on Twitter, go on Twitter real quick. Message me. Send me a message. DM me, and then I will send you the link right there. If you're on Twitter, if you're not on Twitter, just let me know, and I'll send the link here for you. Mr. Patrick said, Mr. UTC. Absolutely. I don't think you're late today, Mr. Patrick. You're on time. We're just in for 30 minutes. So you are right on time. My brother, keep trying again. Let me get you out so you can get yourself back again, my brother. Let's try again. It has to do with the internet. So if you're watching me on Twitter, if you can hear me, restart the modem or your router, and then it will bring you back in again. Mr. Patrick said, how's your day? How is your day been? My day has been perfect. I wouldn't say perfect, but it's been wonderful because all that matters is for me to be alive and be here again and just have a discussion with you guys. So yes, as usual, let's have a big 25K stand for the shed and move to a bigger location. Absolutely. I'm not so sure how big the ground can hold. You know how my brother here said something about Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, 75 to 80K capacity. That is
Yeah,
huge. That is huge. But I'm
think
not so sure. Yeah, Hamza. Chelsea cannot hold that number of people. Probably 60 will be the highest we can go. I'm very, very sure that's what I read earlier on under Roman Abramovich, but I'm not so sure what
Yeah,
the
I read 60. I read 60 as
60.
well. Yeah, but currently we have 40 right now. 40,000 people capacity in Stamford Bridge.
Okay. So that's what we have there. So yeah, like I said, if you guys are watching right now, I'm gonna send my Twitter link over there. My Twitter link will be right there. You can follow me, give me a message, and I'll send you the link right away to be able to have a say. Just like I said, I'll be doing. I want to get to a point where I can start doing the match reaction. Send the link in after games, and you guys can jump on and have a say. Let us know what you think of the game. So that will be starting soon. So this is my Twitter link is right there, and I'll be creating the group. I'll be creating a group on Twitter. So follow me on Twitter, send me a message, and then I'll also follow you. That's the best way to go about it. Steven, as Patrick says, Steven, what's good? How is you, Gazer? How are you, Gazer? Steven is not here today. I have Hams with me today. Steven has some errors to run. So yes, let's see if this time my brother's internet is gonna work. Welcome to the stream, brother. He blinked for a second and then
Thought there was improvements there
yeah,
after
there
the.
was a little improvement. There was a little improvement. So Chelsea, pitch owners trust need to get on board. Chelsea, relocation are getting left behind since 1877. Athletic ground go through the demolish and build stand. Then again demolish. So that is what we have here from Trevor. Big up to you, Trevor. Thank you for your comment. My brother, can you hear me? Hussam, can you hear me? Hussam CFC.
I don't know if you can use his microphone. Should have.
No, it looks like the connection is he can't. The connection is
Yeah.
not strong enough for him to be able to have the stay on. So that is the problem at this moment. So yes, guys, my Twitter page is right there. You can follow me. Once you click on that link, it will take you through my Twitter page. So go through the. I think I've read that one, and uh, um, that's from Patrick from Blue Blood. He says, "I saw you on the dark side today on Chelsea Perspective." That is coming from a Blue Blood. Move location bigger than 60K. I hope so. I hope so. But you don't want the location to be far. The fans want to be at Stamford Bridge. They still want to keep the Stamford Bridge the same location, but then renovate it and expand it a little bit. That's what the fans are looking for at this moment. I also wouldn't like if they should move it away. Although I haven't been to Stamford Bridge before, but I like the location from what I see on TV. Pardon me, I thought Hams was Steven. Anyway, how are you doing, Phila? He's doing all right, Hams. He says, "How are you
Yeah,
doing today?"
yeah, I'm doing good. It's like the profile picture is similar. That's probably what even something. I don't know. I'm doing good though.
Good, good. Yes, I said Nee sent to me. Yeah. I said Nee sent me. Okay, so as soon as you send the link in, my brother is trying as much as he can to get. All right. Probably you can do without the video. Can you hear me? Hello, Hussam.
Of the
Um,
Okay.
I think because of the video is drawing a lot of internet power. So can you hear me now, my brother?
camera. Hello, guys. Yes, yes, I can hear you now.
I think we'll keep it this way. We will keep it this way.
It's a bit better.
Yeah, this is much more better than it was before. He said, Organ website I followed you but can't message you. Um, oh my goodness.
I think you have
Can
to
you?
follow him back.
What was that again?
I think you have to follow him back or something. I don't know. Or message him.
Okay. I think I've seen someone follow me at this moment, so I just follow him back. That is what I'm doing at this moment. If it's you, if
Hello,
you are the
how
one,
are you?
I just followed you. I'm doing well. How are you too, Usam? Can
Oh,
you hear me?
Uh,
Connection's still bad.
Yeah, connection is very, very bad. Can you hear me, Hussam? Hello? Hello, Hussam, can you hear me?
Mm.
Okay, if like I said, I've followed someone at this moment. So if you are the one whom I just followed and you watching me right now, he's trying another link. So let me get him out of this one. Uh, Hello? Can you hear me? Hussam, can you hear me? All right, Trevor. My brother, he said, Trevor, says Man United FC 75K, but giving away team just 3K except cups. So yes, mine. I know that I've had that problem. Away tickets, away funds have a very very small portion, just 3K compared to the size of 75,000. That's way too much. It doesn't. You don't even feel. You can't even feel their presence unless they are super loud. You can't even feel their presence very very well. You can't even feel their presence very very well with that number of supporters unless they are Chelsea. We know how loud Chelsea fans can be. So yes, sir. Thank you very much, my brother, for the comment, and we'll move on from there. Uh, I hope I'm make sure I don't want to mix anything. Okay, we're here at this moment. Chelsea, existing ground location unless bigger than 60,000. 60,000. Too small. New locations require 75 to 78. If suitable, location can be found. Feature kids, school, families, existing new season ticket. Thank you very much, Trevor. I love that. I love that from you. Here we go. Relocation. The deal was to redevelop Stamford Bridge. At this moment, guy, it's not gonna be relocated. From
Yeah,
what I'm reading,
I heard this.
go ahead, Hams. Go ahead, stop.
I heard this like project. I think 1.5 billion.
Yeah.
Uh, I think that it'll be. I think it'll be done between 2030 in the new home. This was a project that I think what's it again? It's big. Is they determined to make this club one of the biggest, greatest stadium on earth. So hopefully that we can get that stadium sorted. Um, but this I just heard three. I don't know the current location. I think it's around the same, right?
Yeah, from what I heard, it will be they're going to build the stadium on top of what they have. They will redevelop it. So they're not taking they're not relocating the stadium. From what I'm reading, here we
I
go
heard.
relocation.
I
From
heard
it
it.
won't be.
Chelsea
Yeah.
pitch owner, and he's waiting to see if a 50 million bid is to buy land next to Stamford Bridge is successful.
Okay.
Uh,
Hossam, welcome to the stream again, brother. I hope you can hear me this time. All right, Phantom of Many Topics said, do we play at Wembley or at Craven Cottage during the reconstruction? Probably it won't be. It will be Wembley. It will be Wembley. Wembley will be the preferred place to host any of our games, in my opinion. Trevor said yes. Tottenham bigger capacity, 75 to 80K, affordable pricing, concession, various kids, family, oops groups. School corporate in boxes with stand 17K etc. Stand 17K, shared 28K, Harden 20K to 82K, away fans 15K in this. Absolutely, most is very very it should be much more bigger to host little. I'm sure Bowley himself saw the development and saw the stadium when he played. He went to White Hart Lane, right? He went to Tottenham Hotspur's ground and he saw the stadium's like, damn, I gotta build this. I have to build this. Um, so yes, he took probably some kind of inspirations from there, and he said, "No, we have to get this going." What is this? The Eels court side would have been a good option, but that has gone now, and the new location is likely to be too far away to appeal to the fans. It could be Blue Blood. It could be. We have the Trevor here. So we can fill a bigger stadium. We can fill. Ali, I've given you the link. So if you have a time, jump on. If you we can fill a bigger stadium coming from that. There we go again, Phantom. You are Fulham coming from brothers. It's I have DM you. Yes, I've seen it. I've sent you the link right away. So check it. Check it. Check it. Check it. Uh, okay. All right. So that is what he said over here. Organ said that I have the organ I've sent you. If you DM me any message that came through, I have if organ, I'm not sure if you're the same one with the word with the name Ali. If you are the person, yes, I have sent the link to you. Check in there. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay. Sorry. I guess he said he sent me the profile. Okay. Probably I made a mistake. So yes, organ, my brother. Give me a second. Give me a second. It will come right there. I'm a little bit unorganized today, but then I apologize. Organ said, "Is it on Discord or Twitter?" I'll send it to you on Twitter at this moment. Twitter, message me on Twitter, and then I'll send it to you. If you're on Discord too, I really love Discord. I have another group on Discord, almost about 10 members. I can add you there. So just message me on Twitter at this moment, and later on I will add you to the Discord group. Since Trevor said, "What's the difference? Difference? You do a new stadium at existing location. It is totally different to existing. So only things that survives is a shed. Would there be ATM outside the stadium plus location move? Look, I'll send the whole information there, the whole link, and I want you guys to take a look at it. Also, very carefully read into it, so we can all be on the same page. Hams,
Can you hear me? Yeah.
yeah, I can hear you now. I can hear you now. Hafiz Zalani says second Champions League winner, but got one of the smallest stadium in London. Embarrassing. No, brother, it's not that easy building a stadium in London. You know how choked that place is. If you've read a lot of articles, there's not much room. Trying to expand it is even going to be difficult. So you're trying to, upgrade it and make it more bigger, the more floors where it can hold lots of people. So
Yeah.
if yeah, London is not that. London is small choked. If you see where Stamford Bridge is on the location, there isn't that much room for an expand, to expand it to be that as big as Old Trafford or maybe other places. So just let's be happy. There's a cause for rebuilding or renovation, or maybe making it a little bit more bigger. Phantom, you mean the police phone box outside the tube station? And yes, many times. Blue Blood, yes, the police box is actually. Oh, you guys away fans with bigger stadium can give away fans 15K ticket. Absolutely, the TAD is based on the police on a police phone box. This is just paper talk coming from Trevor. I hope it's not. Oh dear, Tottenham don't give 15K to away fans. Even look at it, as big as the stadium is. I think it's about time the Premier League get into it so the away fans can get more ticket also. If CPO can come to seasons move that's from Trevor. So let's get into it, Hams. Let's get into the topic. Let's get into some of the topic that we have here. We'll be looking at the first one. We'll talk about Luis Enrique's update at this moment. Transfer and contract update is what we're looking at this moment. Luis Enrique Former Spain national team manager Luis Enrique wants to get back to coaching as soon as possible, according to Fabrizio Romano. Chelsea are heavily linked with this man, but what I'm reading so far, he is very, very interested in the Brazilian job. If that's if that come that Brazilian job opens, he will be running into it. And also, he's eyeing the Real Madrid job. That was what he's thinking he could get himself into. At this moment, Luis Enrique realized that Carlo Ancelotti would like to stay at Real Madrid for another more season. So he's taking his attention from Real Madrid, now interested in the Brazilian job. That is what we know at this moment. He's by what I'm reading here, keep an eye on the Brazilian national team job as Carlo Ancelotti looks to continue his Real Madrid job. So that is the way for it. So if you guys are thinking of Luis Enrique, take him out at this moment. Look at Tottenham on YouTube is the best in UK at this moment. Absolutely, the Tottenham Stadium, without a doubt, is the best in UK. It is true. If you look at the digital boards and at the advertising boards, absolutely, I wish my team Chelsea will have that. Will have that. Yes. Welcome to the stream, Ali. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, man. How you doing,
Great.
bro?
Doing all right. It's always nice to have you that used to be in the comment section now joining here on the platform. What's your take on your football club, Ali?
I'm an Arsenal supporter, of course. Like,
Great, great.
like the great performance since Everton, though. Like, I'm quite extremely happy with that.
I'm very happy to have an Arsenal supporter on this platform, and I have a lot of questions in regards to Arsenal Football Club. Football, because of football, there's so much questions to ask on Arsenal. Do you believe that Ateta? I know for now the questions has been asked to Ateta. Do they think they can win the EPL this season? And he wasn't so confident, and the answer that he gave to the journalists, but you can tell that is the answer. They're
Yeah.
taking game by game. Do you see your team winning the Premier League?
Um, by looking at the performance, right, against
Yeah.
like where we played, right, like few matches as well, right, we played quite like extremely quite good so far. But I'm just saying though, like, cause I don't wanna like basically like say that like, oh, like this and that in it. But like for me personally, saying that, like, cause I have honest opinion that like Arsenal could win this Premier League, and we have a higher chance to win though, like, because we have a good team, and plus Gabriel Jesus is coming back, and he's on the training ground, of course, that he's coming back, that he wants to win the Premier League, of course. And yeah, so by looking at the performance with Jorginho, though, like, he played extremely quite good though. Like, I'm happy with that though. Like, when Jorginho came to Arsenal, I was happy though, extremely happy. Like, he moved to Chelsea to Arsenal. I'm happy with that.
A lot of
But
Chelsea fans will say Jorginho will be found out very soon, and we know when Jorginho is being when you guys play, we know when Jorginho was with Chelsea and he was being pressured by a good attacking team, he ended up, making mistakes. Do you think that, for me, I believe Jorginho has really improved Arsenal, and you guys won't be worried about bringing injured players like Pate or maybe Odegaard on the pitch if Jorginho is there? Jorginho have played two consecutive games that I've seen Jorginho played. He's played the whole
yeah,
entire 90 minutes and he even had a wonder goal in his second game he played for Arsenal. So, do you think that you guys can make it through with Jorginho, and how good Jorginho has been for your team so far?
Um, don't know what to say really much, but that I think that like Jorginho can play quite well though, like coming to Arsenal is all right. But if he improves or like what's he called like think that like he's a better player or like, and then we're happy with that. But like with the Arsenal fans, of course, the Arsenal players, of course, like they love Jorginho, right? And by looking at the crowds that like singing to like Jorginho's name, and then that means that like people are loving Jorginho though. Like, but for me, come to my point, right? Though, like I know guarantee though, like Jorginho is he's improving though, like so far, like but between with Chelsea though, like I know like Hams probably hates Jorginho, right? But personally, right, I think that like he's gonna play quite well, like
Hmm.
in the club as well. But like for me, looking at the news, of course, right, like basically the Arsenal news, of course, like it's a basically another fan TV, of course, right. But it's saying like Jorginho's leaving though from Arsenal, but I'm just thinking, like if it's leaving the club, right? But I'm just thinking like, has he came from basically like to win the Premier League or that's all, but or has he come to like like just to play like from Arsenal? But that's my question though, like, but yeah, but I know like between like with Chelsea performance, of course, right? But I'm just thinking though, like, 'cause if Chelsea like improves, all right. Like as a basically like the manager, of course, like Pot, of course, like if he like basically play quite well between Chelsea's all right. I
Yeah,
I can guarantee though like Chelsea would improve though, but that's only if put some good players on, like for example Thiago Silva or
yeah.
any best players that he meant to be putting on, but like he can't just put like the best players are like in the bench, of course, like that, and that means that like Chelsea are not gonna like win any matches or like by looking at the games, all right. But I know Chelsea hasn't won any few games, but that's all down to Potter though. Like he meant to be putting the best players in, like Thiago Silva or any good players in, right? But yeah, so that's I'm just saying though, like, cause I have my respects with Chelsea, of course. Like I know basically that Arsenal and Chelsea had a match, of course, like a Europa League, of course, in the finals when
Hmm.
Chelsea won against Arsenal. That was a good
Yeah.
match though. Like that was a good match when they had Eden Hazard, all of the legend players though, right? So
And
when
then
like
Olivier Giroud, all these guys did the madness.
of course, man. Of course. Like I was just thinking, like, yeah, Arsenal, Chelsea would improve a lot. But when Oliver Giroud left and what's he called, Hazard left, of course,
Mhm.
things like. But the manager, like for me, as I was saying though, like Jose Mourinho should be coming back from Chelsea. That's my opinion, though. Like,
Jose
cause
Mourinho, you expect Jose Mourinho to come back to Chelsea? I don't think Chelsea fans, some fans will take him, but we have to move on from Jose Mourinho, my brother. We really have to move on from Jose Mourinho.
yeah,
It's a thing of the past. Now we're looking at new managers with different ideas in terms of how football is changing. But don't get me wrong, Mourinho is still Mourinho. But tactically, we want coaches that can work with young players. Mourinho is not used or is not known to be a coach that can have time to work with young players. Like in the team, it's now full of young players, Modric and Nuni Madueke and all these players, Chukwemeka, Detra Fafana, all these players. We're gonna need time, and we need someone that has really worked with young players. That is what the reason why Todd Bowley and his people look at Graham Potter and they brought him in. But it looks like something is not working. It's not clicking for Graham Potter and his players. The kind of melody he's singing, the guys are not really dancing to it. So we're looking forward that things can change for the best so that he can start winning and then be able to keep his position. Because I am not a guy that wants to see people fired. But if he's not really doing his job, he's being paid a
yeah,
lot of money, and lots of money also being spent to bring in new players to come and help the team be able to
of
move on
course,
from one level to another level. But it doesn't look like it's happening. So all we need is the best for the football club. So I'm gonna go ahead and ask you a few questions since it's the first time having you on this platform. Let's take ourselves back again in the part. Hams, if you have any question, get it ready so you can ask our brother here as an Arsenal fan. And that's what I want. I want neutral perspective in regards to either their team or even Chelsea's team. So Hans, if you have any question, you can dot it down right after this one. You can throw it to your brother here.
All
Okay,
right.
Hans. Okay, good. So just like I was saying, what has changed so far in Arsenal at this moment? Where in the past they used to sell their big players, the players like Chesney and Clinchet, and then Ashley Cole and Olivier Giroud. When you guys are getting
yeah,
to the pit, pyramid, you get into the top of the pyramid, then those players that are main players of your team, you do sell them. So what has changed so far? Why you're keeping players now, and why do you guys put so much trust in Ateta?
Um, the reason that we put, like basically like put pressure on Arteta, of course, like cause like with the players, of course, like playing quite good, of course, like in the during of the game as well.
Yeah.
But for me personally though, like cause like I personally just want like Arsenal to keep winning the games and the winning and of course, but like we haven't been any like Champions League, of course, but we played in Champions League before since Barcelona, right? That was like I think it was in can't remember what day it was, but it was quite a long time, of course, right? But that was in the finals that we lost against Barcelona, and and not gonna lie though, right? Since Arsenal Wenger came to Arsenal, right, being a manager, of course, and then he retired, of course. But like, I personally like that guy though, like, cause he's a good manager, of course, like coming to Arsenal though, right? But cause like we've won like Premier League once, like 2005, but we want to win again. Like we won like FA Cup, and then we won Cup Shield, of course,
Mhm.
and then we won quite a few cups as well. Like since when Aubameyang like was Aubameyang played, of course, and Lacazette played, of course, and then not gonna lie, I do miss them two players though, like because Aubameyang and Lacazette like they're my favorites though, right? Because since when Aubameyang joined to Arsenal, like I thought like he's gonna play quite no basically he's gonna play quite bad though, right? But
Mhm.
like by looking at his performance though, like he's playing quite good though. But
No,
that yeah,
carry on. Sorry,
huh?
carry
Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
Um, but yeah, so pretty much I have high like I know on my deep down on my heart though, like I know we're gonna win basically the Premier League again because we want to win again though, like Premier League. But
Okay.
that's all I'm saying though. That's all I'm saying.
Hamza, you have a question for him? Throw it for him before we can continue with the discussions today.
Got a question. Who do you think has been Arsenal's best player this season?
Um, I'm thinking Martinelli and no Martinelli and Saka.
Those
Why?
two
Why?
players.
Yeah.
All right. Brother, how do I pronounce your name here on the screen? Your name on the screen. How
You
do you
can call
pronounce it?
you can call me by Ali.
Yeah, I was gonna say Ali, but you have a different name showing on the screen. So I was like, how do you want me to pronounce the name on the
You
screen?
can call me you can call me by on my YouTube name though, like called Organ Vibes UK.
Organ.
That's
The
my basically my other company name.
next time, yeah, next time change it to the one on the YouTube Organ, so I can call you by that. Okay.
That's
It
perfect.
makes it,
Cause
yeah, it
I
makes it
got yeah.
okay.
Oh no, cause basically I have my own company, of course, that like I work for, cause I'm a record label, and
Oh wow.
that
Wow.
yeah.
Great, great, great. That's beautiful. So it's nice to and you're in the UK, right? I mean US, right?
UK. I'm
UK.
from basic yeah.
Which part of the UK?
Bradford.
Bretford. Okay, beautiful, beautiful. That's an Arsenal fan on this platform. Amazing, amazing. That should tell you what we are doing. We allow all our people, everyone. This platform is for football loving people, not just for Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans, those that love football, it's this is your platform, and I'm very happy to have another Arsenal fan here. Which was I remember I talked to him the other day. Was it you I was talking to the other day? When I said we have a Guna on our platform, and then you also as an Arsenal fan. I'm sure it was you, right?
Um, can't remember
Maybe,
that. I think maybe
maybe,
yeah,
yeah.
because
Because
I have no good memories though.
it's all right. It's all right. It's all right. So yes, thank you very much, my brother, for joining us here. Let's get to some of the comments we have over here at this moment. So, Mr. Patrick said, "I'd rather the bridge be rebuilt stand by stand." Absolutely, yes. That's what is from what I've read. That's what it's looking like. Look at Richard Haymon, Richard Haymon a YouTube Tottenham Hotspur's ground. If you can fill 62K, we can fill easy if larger than 62K is a light existing time at the existing ground which stop bigger stadium. Oh, thank you very much, Mr. Trevor. And the Phantom of Mini Topic, big old Phantom of Mini Topic says, gone, gone. The Chelsea Football Club plays in Fulham like in America. The New York Giants and the New York Jets play in Rutherford, New Jersey. Come, thank you very much, my brother. Phantom of Mini Topic. Phantom will go CFC forever if Jose Mourinho come back. I'm not so sure you're gonna see Jose coming back. Phantom with another broken gramophone record moment. Jose Mourinho made Tammy Abraham score before Tammy's injury. Absolutely. Tammy was on form last season. I'm not so sure of this season. I haven't heard much from Tommy Abraham. So yes, rumor Todd Bowley wants to get Ten Hag. It's never a rumor. I'm not so sure if that rumor is right. It's never right anyway. I love these geography listens about where Chelsea FC is when growing up in Chelsea and in 15 minutes walk from the ground and going to secondary school in Fulham Broadway, Broadway LOLI. Not okay. Thank you very much, Blue Blood. So you guys know I've never been to London before, but one day I will. Everything comes with time, and the time is up. No one can stop you from where you want to be. Just like my channel right now. When I'm trending, I trend. When I don't, I'm not trending, then I'm not trending. But good thing we still have 30 people, 30 likes, and beginning it used to go up and now 20. Now we got 8 people. Not a problem. When you're trending, you will trend. And I know probably, it depends on the time and what's going on. I would rather have a Lampard over Potter coming from Phantom of Mini Topic. Trevor said that only stay at existing site, demolish all stand. Hopefully, bid for stool next to the ground and build across railway, plus new train station. Dig lower because of light restriction 75K. Thank you very much. Trevor knows his place. He knows London. You can tell the way he's giving all the descriptions and the numbers, the shed end and all that kind of stuff. You can tell that dude, he knows his place very, very well. But I thank you very much for having people, a lot of people like Blue Blood, staff who was being on, who knows inside of Chelsea very well. And they can give all those numbers on how things can go. So if Conte leaves Spurs and Tuchel goes to Tottenham, then I will put in a tough situation on loyalty. So that's coming from Phantom of Mini Topic. Good, my brother is a Phantom showing you have no loyalty coming from. Okay, yeah. Let me ask Organ, please. Now tell me this. What do you think? Chelsea has not been performing very well. I don't know, but not performing well. I wouldn't say very well, not performing at all. They've brought in lots of players this season. They're not firing, and it looks like the tactics is not going right. There's so many questions that have been asked to players' responsibilities, coaches' responsibilities, and owners' responsibilities. When I say owners' responsibilities, it means that they are responsible for bringing in the current coach, and the current coach also is responsible on picking up the players, responsible in the selections and the tactics and in dressing room talks and all that kind of stuff. What should Chelsea do to be able to start scoring goals and winning? Okay, my brother.
Um, like, like basically, Chelsea should have basically quite good players, of course, for example, like you said, but they should put Mendy on or against with Kepa as well. But I know Kepa hasn't been playing that well, but they should put Mendy on the goalkeeper. But for me personally, saying though, Potter should basically change his basically lineup, of course, like against that he's gonna play. You guys gonna play against with Leeds, but if
Before
you guys,
hold on, Olga. Before you move on, it has nothing to do
yeah,
with Mendy. Mendy is injured. He's got broken
yeah,
finger. That's why Kepa is in there. And then at this
all
moment,
right,
Kepa is. It looks like Kepa is a guy that plays the kind of
yeah.
style that Graham Potter is looking for. That's why he's in the goalpost. So go ahead, brother.
So like basically like if Chelsea wants to like basically like improve or like a win
Mhm,
like few matches, of course,
mhm,
like they should basically like focus on the game,
mhm,
and they should be focused on the game, of course, and then they should be like playing quite well. Like look at Arsenal though. Like I know Arsenal hasn't been playing few games, of course, like, and we lost I think few matches, of course, and we haven't been like focusing on the game. We've been like basically like taking a mind off, of course, but now when Arteta was shouting, of course, saying
mhm.
that like you guys need to put your heads on. You guys need to keep your focus on the game. That's what
Right.
Potter should be doing. That's what Potter should be doing. Potter should be like basically like telling the people that he should be putting the games on, right. And then when basically like you guys are scoring, he meant to be like communicating with the people, communicating with the players. Of course, he can't just be like sitting down like doing nothing. Like, cause I've been watching like few Chelsea matches, of course.
Mhm.
Like he hasn't been like talking in that like talking to the players, telling them like, oh, go this way, go that. But he hasn't been saying that. But if Potter wants to like basically like be a better manager, of course, he should be like talking to the players, of course, like telling the players that like go this, do that, and this and that. But like he should be like telling the shouting at our players, or like saying like you guys need to focus on the game. If you guys want to win, please win. And of course, like you don't want to be like stay on the 10th place. Of course, like you guys want to be like six, seven, or you guys want to be like basically like just say like fourth place, of course. But
Okay. Um,
that's my point, of course. Like, but if Potter, that's Potter that should be changing from.
um, Hamza, thank you very much, Olga, my brother. Hamza, you have any question?
Uh, Based on Chelsea, or it doesn't have to be anything.
Anything? You want to add based on anything? Chelsea, anything? Right now, before we move on. Um,
Um, I don't think I have any questions.
okay. Hamza, you have any question?
Uh, do, where do you see Chelsea finishing in league? Trophy.
Um, I'm saying though like fifth
Fifth position.
fifth position. If Chelsea could basically like improve that, like basically like winning the games, of course, that's what Chelsea should be doing so far.
Okay. You said fifth, right? Fifth position.
Wow.
If that'll be and that'll be it's not gonna be that easy just to find himself in the fifth position. Phantom of many topics said I am loyalty to people, not to be not to it's just badges. A badge is just clothing.
Yep.
Phantom of many topic. Phantom king of clickbait. Phantom talking nonsense again. We support the club. That's why most of us are here. Absolutely, absolutely. Phantom, let's show some loyalty to our brother Phantom. I love Phantom. I show so much. He shows so much loyalty to me. I love Phantom and everybody here. Firing Twitcher was a mistake. You
Yep.
could tell right now because he hasn't been successful. Oh, what's going on right now? Numbers, the YouTube is doing madness. The numbers are rising. Numbers are rising right now. Got 46 views at this moment. 46 views. The numbers are rising. He's gonna do 54 again. Oh, big, 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 big. Thank
It's
you,
been
YouTube. Numbers are rising again. Like I said, it happened. It's on and off. It could go your way today. It wouldn't go your way the following day. So
the,
yes,
fu- the funny
uh,
thing is the
yeah.
32% wins are too cool, and if without this win percentage, we'll be in a relegation zone. In fact,
Yeah, we said Phantom said Chelsea 10th to 14th. So yeah, guys, let's move on. Let's go. We got half an hour more. Right after an hour, we got half an hour more to finish with the streaming, and we're gonna move on from there. We go to the next one will be Mauricio Pochettino. Chelsea have made a contact with former PSG and Spurs boss Mauricio Pochettino. Pochettino for Pochettino. This is what Pochettino have to say. For his part, would reportedly by interested in taking the position. Are you guys so certain on Mauricio Pochettino, Hams, and then Organ?
Um, in my point of view, obviously he had an amazing career at Tottenham. He's always getting them to fourth position.
Yeah.
Gone to the
Yeah.
Champions League final. But we haven't seen what he did at PSG. But that's a PSG problem. I think it's a safe option. It's a gamble.
Yeah.
But he hasn't won anything like big, if I should say. But it's definitely to keep taken into consideration because
Mhm.
he'll make us play very good football, very good attacking football, which we might
That's
need.
true. That's yeah.
So I think Poch is a good option. But I don't know if he's going to come to us. I hope he does, but
Mhm.
he won't be my first choice. It would have been my first choice.
It wouldn't be your
But
first choice.
No.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Organ.
yeah, but if it do comes to Chelsea though, right, then he would personally like make Chelsea change, of course, like keeping the head straight, of course, and then telling the players like to keep winning the games, of course. Like he doesn't like none of the manager doesn't like basically like losing any games, of course, but some manager wants to basically win like few games and win the league, of course, like but yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna
What
move on from
what
Mauricio. Go ahead. Go
what
ahead,
do you think about Poch? Are you happy with if he comes, or are you happy with the link with Poch?
Um, honestly, I'll be happy. Like for me personally, saying that like, I'll be happy if he do comes to Chelsea. Though. Like he will like make you guys change, of course. Like if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Guys, this is something I want to share with you whilst we're here. Everyone in the chat, let's look at this formation that we have here. If Potter should stop playing with the back four and change a little bit and see, can this formation that we have here give us a win? And let's see, having Badishir, Koulibaly, Fofana as the back three, and kept Kepa in goal post. Enzo Fernandez with Zakaria in that midfield with Chilwell right wing back, and then James as right wing back. As we know, they can cover up. Fofana is very fast. He's got lots of pace within him. So is Rhys James, and then Modric also playing on this side, and we have Sterling as the force as a striker, and we have Felix playing on the right hand side. What do you guys make of this formation as we have here? At this moment, we got 141 people watching live on Blue Clouds Media Sports. I really thank everyone that has made this possible. And let me know if wherever everyone is watching from. I don't know why it took YouTube for that long time to send my video out, but whatever happened, we are still here. We have the numbers. So thank everyone that has been part of it. So what do you guys make of this formation? Phantom of Many topic. Zelani, my brother Zelani, Gunto, Phantom of Many topic, Blue Blood, everyone that is watching. What do you guys make of this formation against
Uh,
Leeds United?
I think the back three has been working for us in general. I think the players suit with that formation. They also got helped us with majority of win on the Potter.
Mhm.
It's been interesting. Although we didn't look from
I
what do you
can,
call it?
Hams, I can barely understand what you're saying.
I said it suits the players, and even though under Potter we played the back three and majority of the win, uh,
Okay.
I said um, it wasn't convincing, but it was good. I think I like the lineup. The only thing I'll probably change is probably Sterling. Uh,
Mhm.
I don't mind playing Sterling for now. I'll probably play Gato Fofana striker, in my opinion.
Mhm.
Uh, maybe Felix on the left, and maybe Madueke on the right, or something like that, or Sterling on the right, wherever you will have here. Good. But
Yeah.
I think Fofana could be the striker, and Ben Havertz, because I don't want Havertz to start in the. That's why.
What do you make of this formation, Organ? I- Are you a fan of a back three, or you're still a fan of a back four?
um, hmm, uh, I'm a mm, don't know what really much to say though, right? But the back three though, like it's looking quite good so far. But Reece James, like and Reece James and Chilwell, but Reece James should be back though. Like I think it should be the lineup should be about 4-3-3.
4-3-3.
Yeah, if that's if
Mm.
that's okay.
4-3-3. 4-3-3. Let's. I'm trying to picture the formation very well in terms of the players that we have. The
Yeah.
Enzo Fernandez and the Zacharias play in the 4-3-3 role. I'm not so sure. 4-3-3. Um,
Be the DM, Zachariah. That's what I'm thinking.
the DM. Igola Conte is also getting better. He will be getting close for fitness. So we'll look at that. Look at that too.
Yeah.
Okay. Before
But
I move, go ahead. Go ahead.
yeah, but I can see that Sterling is playing at the front door, but I know he hasn't been playing games like quite good so far since with of course Aubameyang as well. But but if Sterling replaced with Aubameyang,
Yeah.
if that could work, what would you say about the Hams about Sterling with Aubameyang?
Uh, Sterling, Sterling over Aubameyang. Is what you said.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
Uh,
Blue Blood says Zakaria came on against Spurs. So yes, yes, that's why having Zakaria Enzo in that formation, it will give much more time for Enzo to move up a little bit because Zakaria he's proven that he can do a good job in front of this back three. Zakaria there, Enzo can push forward a little bit and link up with Modric and then Felix. We know Sterling is also good. It's a good finisher. Sterling better than what's his name
Aubameyang.
Shy Harvest. Shy Harvest.
Yeah.
James Chelsea. Okay.
Yeah, better than Shy Harvest. So big up to you, Zelina said Poch good at attacking, but the defense he need to do better. Absolutely, he's good. It depends on the kind of players he have. You don't expect Pochettino to defend very well when you have a player. You have players like Dyer, and who again? Some players in the defense that are not good. So, but if you have the players that we have, like I said, Pochettino is not a winner, but can he inspire this team to win something? Gone 8.3 to 7 ratio is better than Potter now. Okay. Um, Bielsa is better. Oh no! You don't want to talk about Bielsa. He
Uh,
play the Bielsa. If we get Mauricio, I would rather have Mauricio Sarri. No more Sarri football. They said the Kepa has the second best save percent behind Pope. Allison, I think Reyes, Edison have just one clean sheet more, having played more games coming
I
from
think, I think Gunter means Raya. Is it Raya? Raya, I think.
Raya.
Yeah, I think he means that player.
Okay, okay. Sorry knows how to win Europa League. Sorry.
Uh,
All right. I won. Big up to you. I won. I used to have a friend. He sees the spells the same way. He goes by I won. All right. Good evening, sir. That good work. I love you so much. Thank you, brother. I'm proud. That actually the people that love me. I really love you too, brother. I hope you're doing very, very well, and the whole entire family are doing wonderful. I really
yeah.
appreciate you joining us here and listening to the Clouds news in 1.5 minutes. If you haven't seen any of my my 60 seconds news. Check me out on my shots. The shots are very very good over there. You can and get yourself highlights on what is going on in the day. So yes, I put those up for you guys. No more sorry ball. Jorginho is not there to play it. Blue blood. True, no J5 to make sorry ball work at this moment. We don't need sorry ball. Too much tiki taka. We want to progress with the ball. Phantom 2 of the defeat were against Southampton and Leeds United. I'm sure Cuckoo Man. I'm sure he's talking about Cucurica. Cuckoo. What's his name? Cuckoo. Cuckoo what?
Does
Cuckoo
he
man.
mean by Cucurella?
Cucurella. Is Zakaria back from injury? Yes,
Yeah,
Zakaria is back. This is old news. Poch decline. Absolutely. Zakaria came on against Spurs. So yes, we should give a striker Fofana a chance if
yeah.
Potter will. Outside USA, I can only watch highlights or the heat map during the game. Why? Oh, outside USA. Okay, outside the United States.
Phantom,
Is this
Phantom, do
huh?
they sell Fulham kits in the in USA?
Hans? Your voice is not coming out clear.
Oh, I said, do they sell Fulham kits in USA?
Okay. Is this Guna for real? Is this Guna for real? No, this is not Guna for real. Havertz need to be sent to Bundesliga. It looks like that's the destination this summer. Did Zakaria not have a heat map? This is a question from Blue Blood to I think Phantom. So yes, we're gonna move on from there, and the next topic we'll talk about Kovacic. Kovacic. I did report this earlier on. I think this week, somewhere around this week. I think earlier this week, I did report this. As Manchester City is eager to get Jude Bellingham and Matthew Kovacic. Matthew Kovacic is not on their priority list, according to Fabrizio Romano. If Kovacic leave Chelsea, I will be very very pissed. I will be very very pissed, very
Yeah, I'll be
very pissed.
disappointed. As long as we have a replacement, but he's good with the breaking press down with his dribbling. He's not very good at passing, but he's very good at dribbling the pace. Sorry, the press. Sorry, that's what he's good at, and driving forward.
All right, my brother here said there's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with the back four. We have stopped conceding apart from Spurs, Southampton free kick, and Dortmund breakaway. Defense isn't the issue. As I now also read an article in regards to Chelsea have to work on their set pieces. The defense. I'm talking about the defense and set pieces and the way we defend our set pieces. It's not good. We concede too many. The same thing, if you guys can remember, at the break, dire minutes to leave end the game, we have Hurricane scored. The same thing happened again against
What I don't
Tottenham
understand,
Hotspur at the Hart Lane.
why was Mount marking dive? I don't understand that.
Yes,
I
there was
don't.
something wrong. It was a misunderstanding. It
Yeah,
was a big misunderstanding. Why Mount as the height of them? I don't think it was right. You should have someone with that much more height in front of Dyer. In front of Dyer. So or behind Dyer, not in front of him, behind Dyer.
yeah.
Graham Potter, the problem start from not having a preseason. His input to buy, then put then but brought in after 7 games where then had terrible injuries, not having games. Chile, not having games. Chile, Kante, Broja. Absolutely, we all know that problem. But then it looks like some people. I don't think people have overlooked all those injuries. No, now it looks like Potter. What do you have now? You've had some time to work with these players, and they still don't see some kind of a print work when the guys are playing. So I don't think the fans haven't seen it. The fans are trying to, overlook at those things. I don't think so. The fans are looking at that, but then they're still being frustrated. That is what it's looking like. So at this moment, Hams, anything you want to say in regards to that before we move on to another news?
I just believe I think Potter is trying to keep everyone happy. I think
Okay.
that's his main focus. That's the problem is he's playing players that are
Mhm.
not happy, but trying to make them happy. in
Yeah.
order to, make them feel like they're at home when they don't want to be here. I
Okay.
think that that's one of the problems with Potter. He's just trying to have no drama, trying to keep things civil, and try to. That's the problem. He has a big squad. He has to play with players that he should play with. No, he thinks believes he should thinks he should play with. That's what I think.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, Hamza. I got a big vote here. We got 393, and it's just from there. I was like,
Let's
wow,
go.
393 people watching. Thank you very much, everyone that is tuning in today to bring in 80 new players. Last transfer window, 30 days ago. Yes, 30 days does not help to gel a team together. Plus, players are young. Some existing, not much. Some is existing, not much fit game. James Chua, RLC, Rubulus Chick. Yes. Trevor, much more understandable. It's not enough time, but then there isn't much time for Potter to start performing a little bit. At least you don't have to have a high scoring to win a game. 1-0, keep your back tight. Let's go to basic. Let's learn the basic. Keep your defense tight. Score 1 goal, 2 goals, protect the game. 2-1. Get out of there and keep momentum. Start building momentum from somewhere.
That's
But
what I would
you
do.
don't see it. You get what I'm saying? Start building some momentum. At least if you don't have the team and everything gelling at this moment, start building something. Let us see. Keep a 1 goal, keep clean sheet, 1 goal project. It's okay. But the team is not really performing. And I understand he's not the one to score the goals. We got 400 right now, guys. Thank you very much. My brother here says Trevor Downs 18 have been out injured from October, but people act like injuries never happen. And here we are again, Silva and Aspilicueta injured. It's Silva and Aspilicueta, with the number of players that we have, it shouldn't make much of a difference. Silva, I know he is the commander in a back four, back three. That he will be missed. Silva will be missed by Aspilicueta. We shouldn't miss Aspilicueta. I know he has lots of experience, but we shouldn't miss Aspilicueta that much. I don't know what you guys make of it. If I'm saying Aspilicueta shouldn't be much and shouldn't be missed that much, guys.
I get what you're saying. Like, I think Aspi is past his peak, and I think it's time for other players to step up. I think Silva is a big loss. I think he
Yeah.
helps with the defense very well. He helps to accommodate Paddy Shula. They've been a good partnership. So that's going to be the test of our defense, how we're going to handle, discipline without Silva. I think that's going to help us to, see what kind of team we actually really are without a leader like Thiago Silva's experience that he has. So, but my preferred, while Silva's injured, I prefer,
Yeah.
like Badashula and Fafana should build a partnership together. I think that would be something to look at. They're both French as well. They both probably
Mhm.
played with each other. So I think that's something to take under consideration. What I think.
Mhm.
What do you think?
Okay. Okay. What do you think? Aspilicueta wouldn't be missed, but what's his name? Thiago Silva would be missed.
Hmm. If Thiago Silva missed, all right, on, I'm not really too sure, to be honest, but don't really have much to say at the
But
moment.
do you think we should have enough players in the tank to do a good job for Chelsea, even though we don't have Thiago Silva?
Um, Maybe you guys probably do.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm trying to push you. I'm trying to push you so hard as
Oh no, it's cool.
Arsenal fan, to give more opinion on Chelsea, and I know where you stand. So do not worry. Do not worry about that. So yeah, we'll look into that. We'll look into that one. This one is McAllister. If you guys can remember the World Cup winner with Argentina, Football Transfer revealed that McAllister's father and agent was in attendance for Liverpool a 5-2 lose to Real Madrid at Anfield last week. And McAllister also rumored to be heavily linked with Chelsea Football Club, which it never happened. He said he's very happy at
Right.
Brighton at this moment. He's very happy at Brighton at the moment. But let's see where the summer lights for Alexis McAllister. So we're gonna move on from there. We're gonna move on from there. We still got more comments coming in from Organ. Okay. Are you still good? Are you good? Okay, Organ. I understand if your battery is running down, bro. I understand. You can take a breathe out and then charge it, and then you can also be in the comment section. Yes, be in the comment section. So video. Sometimes the video and then the voice going through the what do you call it? The stream yard takes a lot of the power away. So yeah, I understand, brother. Hans, would you like McAllister?
It's a difficult one. I'm to be honest, it'll be good because Potter has worked with him before, so I think
Yeah.
it'll be beneficial to Potter for be familiar with players he has worked with. He had a good World Cup. He's a
Yeah.
decent player. I'm not sure what age bracket he is. But I think if he's if he's ready for the challenge and if he's up for working for Potter again, so I think since Potter admired him and he's worked with him, why not? Why not? Because Kovacic is leaving, so we're gonna need another midfielder anyways, plus a defensive midfielder, uh, whoever's available. I'm not sure Rice can come because he's going to Arsenal, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. So probably need two, three midfielders in our team to sort out that depth we need in our squad.
All right, guys. So we will have 15 minutes to go. I'll drop the link in there. If you're watching, if you want to join us and have a say, you go ahead and then do that. I'll pin the link to the comment section there so you can just jump on. And then we got 513 people watching live. So whoever, feel free to jump on and have a say. Yeah, there you go. You can be with us on this platform. I'll really appreciate. I want to know what you guys are saying. So yes, I'll go. I'll come back to the comments real quick and then give up. Let me pin the link there. Please, when you come down there, in behind the scene when you're backstage, turn your camera on. Let me see who you are before I put you on. Please let me see your link before I put you on. So whoever is watching, you want to join and have a say, I really appreciate it. Come on and let's have a say. So yeah, I'm gonna go through this real quick and what I have here on my screen. Mohamed Kudus, according to Football Insider, Ayaz starlet Mohamed Kudus is looking forward to play for Eric Ten Hag, and again next season with Manchester United, and is pushing for a move at this moment. So Mohamed Kudus, if he moved to Manchester United, that midfield will be outstanding. That guy is so good, talented, very strong. Pace, he's got the pace, he's got everything the Premier League needs. So if he moved to Manchester United, they will be a title contenders. Even already to this season, they are. So yes, it will make it more easier for them. Squad depth will be very, very strong. So yes, like I said, I'm gonna pin the link there. Let me pin the link real quick. Pin the message. So yes, I've pinned it there. If you want to jump in and have a say, and also 14 people have voted. Thank you, everyone that is helping this platform get to a different level. I want to say thank you, and we have also made over 5,005. I think 5,500 of. I think 5,500 thousand likes. 5,500,000 likes. No,
Wow.
5,000. No, 550,000. Yeah,
Oh,
550,000 likes. Yeah, it's not 5,000. 550,000 likes we have at this moment. So yes, thank everyone that has made this become a
Hello,
reality. Yes,
back.
welcome back again, Organ.
I,
Okay,
I
so
had to basically use my phone, of course, because I don't want to like basically like drain my my laptop, of course. But
yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Still nice to have you here again, back again. And Manchester United have made it into the next round of FA Cup by beating West Ham yesterday. I watched that game. What a game!
That
What a
was a good
game!
performance, though. I
Good
watched that game.
football. Good football,
Very
my
good game.
Manchester
The
United.
late goals are like against Anthony and that man. Honestly, right? I'm just thinking though, like, how did Man United catch it up? Because I was thinking like, oh, come on, West Ham. If
Mhm.
wait, did they play with against West Ham?
Yeah,
Yeah.
West Ham United. Antonio got 1-1. He make the he didn't even get it. Antonio, he need to know how to finish. Antonio was just a wasteful yesterday, very
Yeah.
wasteful.
Like Havertz. Like
But
Havertz.
if basically it was West Ham, right? Or
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, West
West
Yeah,
Ham
Ham.
if
Liverpool. West Ham
yeah,
Liverpool.
so if basically like the other team of course like win against with the Man United, or like I'll be surprised or like Man United got like like knocked out, but they're surprising though, like they stayed in 3 goals.
Yeah, and then also Tottenham Hotspurs got eliminated again after beating London rivals Chelsea.
Sheffield United won. Yeah, Sheffield United.
Yeah, Spezzy all the time, Spezzy. They were able to beat a very wicked Chelsea side in the past 20 years, the wickedest Chelsea side ever, and they were happy. They were jumping everywhere. They were jumping anywhere. They couldn't even.
And still no
Oh, I thought
trophy.
that was it.
Still
All
no.
right, this is what Gary Neville believe. Casemiro was not a smart signing. What the hell is Gary
Uh,
Neville thinking? I don't know what the hell he's eating. He says Gary Neville on Casemiro. It's not a smart or good signing when you look at it from a big picture or a bigger picture point of view.
he's, I think he's looking about age. To be honest, I don't know. He's looking about the quality of the player. He brings a lot of quality. He's world class.
Absolutely.
He's a winner.
Mhm.
He's a Champions League winner. He's played with Real Madrid. And I thought at the start, I thought like he's a great signing. Money might be an issue, but he's a
Yeah,
great. Even I wanted him because I know how good he really is. He's one of I think he's one of the best PMs in the world. I think he's the best in the world. Honestly, I think that. I think he brought a lot of experience, a lot of the way Man United play. He elevated them and made them more solid at the back as well. Which I don't know what Gary Neville's all about to be honest. Nonsense.
okay. Good. My brother here said they are the leaders and shouters. Um, uh, Trevor is here with us. Big up to you, Trevor. How you doing, sir?
Great, brilliant.
What's your take? What are you gonna share with us today in regards to Chelsea Football Club?
I just think that too many fans are just impatient with the anti
Yeah.
Graham Potter and looking back at people like Mourinho and Conte.
Okay.
I love the passion and all the fist and Tuchel as well, the passion and the expressions, etc. But this young group now
Mhm.
needs someone who's calm, transparent, honest, and with all the injuries and all the changing of the squad and rebuilding it back to a very young squad which will grow together. He's the right man for it.
All right, so said Travis, he's the right man for it. That is you're talking about Graham Potter, right? If I should
Graham
understand.
Potter, definitely. To me, he's
Mhm.
not obviously got the CV of someone like, but to me, he's similar.
Okay.
Obviously, he hasn't achieved it yet, but his mannerism, his character, his personality is similar to Carlo Ancelotti.
Wow.
But I understand a lot of Chelsea fans will say, yes, beginning, everyone was happy with Graham Potter, but it's taking some time now. And we understand that there are new players, 18 players that were injured when he came in, and there was World Cup break. And we understand all that. But look at how things are going now at this moment. It looks like lots of the fans have run out of patience. They don't know what to do, and they want the manager out at this moment. Do you think that he's still gonna have that time to be able to take these guys through and the way we are playing? In your opinion, what do you think? Do you think he need to be replaced? Okay, I think he has a connection problem, but he will. Trevor will get in here soon. Let's see.
Mhm.
Um,
Another Potter,
What was that again?
another person who has faith in Potter.
Oh my goodness, Hams! I can't believe we got 638 people. I don't know where this is
Wow.
heading to. 638 people watching live on the stream, but
Wow.
the likes are not moving up. The likes are not moving up. We got only 35 likes, but I don't know. Welcome back, Trevor. I'm not so sure if you heard my comment in what I was trying to say. I'm sorry, my question. Okay, I'm saying the fans are growing out of patience. They want Potter out. Do you think that Potter can can turn things around and how things are going?
Well, the way I look at it is that he came in without his own boys at pre-season. He came in 7 games. It went well, but you've got to look at all the injuries that we had, up to 12 injuries. No club team can or squad can manager, regardless of manager, can cope with that. You have to look at Liverpool, how we think that it was so poor. I look at Leicester last season. I could have said that it was going to be nailed on that Brendan Rodgers would be fired. And this fire, sack, rehire, short-termism, we haven't won the league for 5 seasons. Right, we've done the European Cup, but literally don't put statistics now on. It was a totally different team then to now. What he's coping with. Aubameyang is good in softer league and not so physical league over in Spain, Italy, slower, but it's too physical in this league for someone like Aubameyang to get goals. 3 goals in 17 games. We lack goals, and I'm sure that Graham Potter would have loved, if he could, and waved a magic wand, have a goal scorer, a focal point up front, a bully like Ivan Toney or the number 9 at Fulham. He would have loved someone like that, a bully.
Mitrovic.
Yeah, totally.
Okay.
I don't understand how, previous to the World Cup, why other teams weren't going in for him, but he's a top striker and brings people into play.
What I'm going to say with how much time. No, Potter hasn't got much time, but recently I would say he's got some time and to work with the boys, and some are still coming from injury. Chelsea fans are complaining. They're complaining. I'm one of them that are complaining that we still haven't seen a pattern of play. Do you see a pattern of play?
But you won't see a pattern. You won't see a pattern of play this season. You just won't see it. We've got to just basically grind it out this season. We're not going to get into the top 4. Our expectation levels have been too high because of what we've been used to.
Right.
But this needs to be a long-term plan. It needs to be the same as the model of Manchester City. Literally, Man City have laid down the groundwork for many years, and Liverpool have, and we've been left behind. We've not got a model for Chelsea. We could throw money, 100 million, and literally like Lukaku, and we could lose it, and then we could go and sign another 100 million pound player. But this is now an investment in the long term of young players, and certain ones of them won't make it. They won't be able to handle it at Chelsea. But Graham Potter is the best man as far as a coach, which is calm, collective. He stays very transparent. He says it as it is. He's not going to come out and say all the things in the background. Reece James can't play 3 games at the moment. 3 games. He has been diligent, duty of care towards the players, making sure that they don't get injured.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Said that makes a lot of sense. Whatever you're saying, I hope it would be nice if all Chelsea fans will come down and give this young coach some time. But it looks like there's no time. I understand what you're saying. This is
the typical way of all fans and just in life. We all want it yesterday. Yes. And unfortunately, if you build a house on sand, it will literally fall apart and the roof will come down. It needs to be the foundations from the
Right.
beginning. The only thing I would have liked to see to help him when he was brought in as a
Right.
face of Chelsea, and to help him and to take the heat off and not think it's all Graham Potter, is bring JT in. John Terry in the background would have been a good alliance with him in the backroom staff as well.
All right. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let me read some more, some few of the comments that we have here. Really, really appreciate everyone that's joining on. And guys, if you still have some more, we have some few minutes. It's less than 5 minutes, and then we'll be ending the stream. Really appreciate Trevor joining us here and giving us a different opinion in regards to what he think of the Chelsea Football Club and then Graham Potter at this moment in time. So let's get into the comment section. Nothing wrong with the back four. We have stopped conceding apart from Spurs, Southampton free kick, and Dortmund breakaway. Defense isn't the issue. Thank you very much bringing this in. Graham Potter, the problem starts from not. I think I've read these ones. Okay. I'm right here at this moment. They are the leaders and leaders and shouters in changing room, and on pitch you really don't understand, do you, Mr. Holmes? Probably I don't understand. Thank you very much. Have 20 years of success. We'll be back to winning. We'll be back to winning. Need to support this young group of players. 20 days into the new club with a season of unprecedented injuries to five key players and at one time. Thank you very much, Trevor. Trevor is here with us at this moment. So, yeah, I'm reading all the comments. 12, regardless, manager. This is not possible to be winning. Now, get players up to match fitness. Big up to you, Organ. It's beautiful. See, I'm trying to get a new intro going. So once you guys turn your camera on, I can have a intro coming in. So that's beautiful. Um,
You're muted me there.
can
Uh,
you hear me?
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay, thank you. Sorry about that. That's where I am. Okay, I've read that one. So, okay. They don't get it. So, fighting space.
Oh
All
god.
right. Yeah. Trevor said, only judge Grant Potter next match. We need a support. We need to support these new players. 8 only here, 20 days. All this sack fire gets rid of Potter is truly ridiculous. Given the mess he came into, 7 games. 7 games. The injuries have a first team. Felix sent off via yes, that game Chelsea were. I mean, we were there to win that game until Felix Joao Felix red card. So I understand what my brother is saying. Trevor is saying at West Ham, Felix hitting the bar. Yeah. Okay, I agree, Trevor. Glory hunting, it's boring. Okay, so this is the link, and then Trevor said now a faithful squad. Unfortunately, now without Thiago Silva coming back from, I have a question in regards to Thiago Silva from various types of injury, match fitness, sharpness, possible 5 to 10 games. Some are quicker. Trevor said, like many new Chelsea players, it's not going to happen. Unfortunately, as quickly as we should like. They are bracket. I think the bracket the top talent potentially possible. Yes, a big if great players. We got a lot here. Possible, yes, big, great players. 18 to 22, few years reaching potential. Finish 10th, 2005 to 16 next season. won the Premiership. That is Blue Blood said, "Are you listening, Phantom?" I hope Phantom is listening. No one is happy with Potter, coming from my brother Donino. Donino said that that's his opinion. Let's ask you guys, how many trophies did Potter won in Premier League history? Potter, unfortunately, he hasn't won anything. But
Managing,
Chelsea. Go
he
ahead,
was man-
Stav.
he was managing Brighton. I don't think it's difficult trophy in Brighton.
Okay. This is coming from Blue Blood, and okay, it says forget about injuries, coming from my brother Domino. Domino said that forget about injuries. Said him. Domino says coming from says dear Rhys, dear Rhys James, the other day complimented Potter. Yes, Chelsea owners are just fooling themselves. Coming from my brother, Potter is the coach. For you, my camera went off. I'll get that coming. Okay, I'm gonna continue with it with a camera or not camera, but a camera will come back here soon, I'm sure. All right, so camera is back in a different angle. Just look at my United coach. Is he not a good manager?
He's decent.
The more you are giving Potter a time, the more it's getting worse. It looks like it. It looks like it. It looks like it, guys. Injuries did not contribute to any Chelsea anything. Chelsea is bigger than Potter. Let's Potter go back to championship. Coming from Domino. Big up to you, Domino. You are on fire today. 6 goals since November is not good enough. Coming from Mr. Max. Big up to
Yeah,
you, Max. I hope you're doing very well, Max. 6 goals absolutely since November. Not good enough for a club like Chelsea. Potter out. He need to go. Coming from Lord. Big up to you, Lord. I didn't see you yesterday. Now I have a question for Organ, and then also Organ, a Chelsea, a Manchester United. I mean, Arsenal fan. Hams also, and then this question directly goes to Trevor. Trevor, what do you make of just one play? I know Thiago Silva is a main guy in the defense, so missing Thiago Silva, should Potter lose because we're missing one player?
I don't think you should lose because of one player, but it's like if you look back,
Yeah.
and you can only look at facts. You can't look at stats and say that we should be this, we should be that, because that team done that before or whatever. He's got a set of circumstances that are mitigating. So he has to start somewhere. And if he's lost people, I think the league would be totally different if all the injuries that we had, like Arsenal, haven't had any. They've had a settled team week in, week out. They have 12 injuries and have literally 5 players like Reece James, Chilwell, Kante, and now even a goal scorer, a young goal scorer or aggressive goal scorer like Brozier out of the team. And then we've got other players. Pulisic has been out. We've got so many, extremely. So you've got to give him mitigating circumstances. But leaders, we're missing someone like we've lost, Rudiger. And you think if we had Rudiger in that squad now as a leader, we haven't got many. They're young guys. They come from a different era of, not vocally the presence there. You have to. Ten Hag said he's got it in his squad. He's got leaders out on the pitch. We haven't got that. That's why Den Hag. It's not that he's a better manager than Graham Potter. His squad makeup is different. They're older. Even with Maguire, with the problems that he's had, he's partly a leader. You've got the French centre back who's won titles. A lot of them have been there last season. The squad is totally different at Chelsea. That's being rebuilt at the moment, and they're older. Even Kovacic, he's come back from the World Cup with an injury, and he's not playing to the form that he did before. Mason Mount overplayed for 5 seasons now, and he's luxurious. He can't the form where he used to carry the team, scoring goals, creating, because he's been playing internationals, playing 60 odd games a season, club games. And you've got it with Kai Havertz as well. And he's not a number 9, he's not a false 9, Kai Havertz. He's an 8 or a 10.
Yeah.
All right.
But
Did I cut you off, Trevor? Did I cut you off?
no problem, no problem.
All
But
right.
I think we've got to persevere this season.
Yeah.
It does no good looking at other managers and wishful thinking of this one, that one. You have to look, I say to you, go onto YouTube, look at the background of the coaches and look at Graham Potter, where he started from all the way through his league career and also his philosophy, where he went to university, about man management, about human behaviour, and everybody talking about the type of guy he is. So you have to start somewhere, but I think he's the best one, rather than all this banging at your chest, running up and down the thing. But Mourinho would murder this squad at the moment. They would go into their shell. You know, you wouldn't. Mourinho's not been a builder of young people like Salah, like Lukaku, like De Bruyne. He wasn't. That wasn't his way. That's why. That's why Bowley has gone with Graham Potter, because Tuchel wasn't the same as well. He didn't want to integrate and align himself with transfers. That was the background thing, and Thomas Tuchel was brilliant. He done what he done. Move on. He gave us the history that he did, but he doesn't align himself to a new model of growing the club and the team.
Uh-huh.
Thank you very much, Trevor. Welcome to the stream, Stavi. I want to apologize. I did not see you. The control screen that I use is not as big as the ones up here. So when you have a lot of people that joins in, and you have to know I don't usually have lots of people joining in. So when you join in and you are down and I don't see it, had to get you from the backstage and bring you to the screen. So if you've been there for a while and I didn't see you, I never intend in my intention to ignore you. I never do that. You know me. I have so much respect for people no matter what. So welcome to the stream, Stavi. What do you have for us today, sir?
Yeah, I agree with what Trevor said.
Mm-hmm.
Right, we've got new owners that've come in. Right, there was no director of football. Right, nothing. Right, it was going on. It was going out on a whim. Right, with Bowley going out, getting players in. Right, I've said this before and I'll repeat it again. The summer transfer window was poor. Right, and that's down to Tuchel. Right, he bought the players who are not performing now. Right, who were supposed to be the star men who were going to lift this team up.
Yeah.
Right, he decided on them. Right, I've heard reports. Right, that he didn't even want to talk to Chukwuemeka. Right, he didn't want to talk to Cassidy, and he didn't want to talk to Hutchinson. He ignored them at the training ground. Right, he had no inclination of working with the young guys. Right, he had no inclination of working with Neil Bath, the academy boss.
Yeah.
Right, all this stuff. He didn't get sacked for his results. He got sacked because he believed he was the be-all and end-all in the safe, because they were talking to him about extending his contract, giving him more money and everything, right? And he didn't want to be involved in the way they wanted him to be involved. When you're paying somebody millions, right, you have to do the job the way they want it, right? And he didn't want that, right? And that doesn't make you a yes man because you've come in, right, and you're trying to do what they ask you to do by developing the kids. Too many signings in January, but that's down to Bowley, his decision, right? And he's done it because he had to circumvent FFP, right? A lot of these guys he's brought in, they're on really low salaries, right? And that's it's not just the transfer fees, right, that he's spread out over the long-term contracts. They're on long-term contracts with salaries have come from leagues where they were poorly paid anyway. So these guys have come in, and they're getting paid really good money compared to what they were getting before, right? So then you've got all of those injuries coming. Why are people walking away from the fact that he went 5 EPL games unbeaten, right, and 5 Champions League games unbeaten before the injuries kicked in? One defeat in his first 11 games, and
Okay.
people have forgotten that, right?
Yeah.
And if he was so useless, like that, everything that people call him, right, he wouldn't have got that run of games, right, and results. We're in the Champions League, whether we get past Dortmund next week or not, right? We're in it because of him. He
Yeah.
got us out of that group, right? People need to wake up, right? He got us out of that group. Now, when everybody went off to the World Cup, I've said this before, they've been away twice for internationals, right? They played friendlies before the World Cup as well. The season finished first week in November, right? Before the World Cup. They went away 2 weeks in October. He didn't have the players there to work with him. Then we've been playing 3 games a week. You're preparing for 3 different opponents, right? When do you get time to instill your philosophy, right, and get a
Yeah.
system built, right, into what he wants you to do when you're playing 3 games a week, right? In December, he had 8 injuries, right, and 12 players away on World Cup duty. That's 20 players for the whole month of virtually of November and December, right? He didn't have them there to work with, right? And then they come back. We drew at Nottingham Forest, and everybody's going, oh, we only drew with Nottingham Forest. We only this, we only that. Those teams are fighting for survival, right? Man City only drew with Nottingham Forest last week. Liverpool lost at Nottingham Forest, right? Tottenham got knocked out of the Carabao Cup by Nottingham Forest. Let's stop this snobbery. All I keep hearing is, oh, but we're Chelsea, we're better than this. No, we're not, because we're on a restructure. A
Yeah.
whole restructure from top to bottom throughout the club. And I'm really fuming now because I've seen there's going to be a protest on Saturday. That's disgraceful. What
And-
happened to the best supporters? All I keep hearing, we've got the best supporters, right, in England, right? I'm not seeing evidence of that. Protests, death
Okay.
threats,
right?
right?
And what the possibility is of having these protests and swipe left, swipe right,
Yeah.
and press the button. What's not to say other supporters are like pressing those buttons? You know, you're just leaving yourself open to this propaganda, everything. Chelsea fans want to get through this season as high as we can, give them a proper pre-season to get his boys in, which we've already got one coming in from France, right? So we've got a striker there, but we need a focal point as well, another goal scorer, and it
Which
wouldn't
would have
take.
been Broja. Which would have been Broja.
Well, Brozier would have
Okay.
been if he wasn't injured. We wouldn't
that's
be
what
where
I'm saying.
we are as well.
That's what I'm saying. People
Yeah.
want to ignore that. They're acting like the injuries never occurred, that they're
Yeah.
non-existent. Somebody said in the chat, I saw it, but come up on the screen, forget the injuries. No, you can't forget the injuries.
No.
Absolute nonsense. Like,
It's
I
not,
don't know about you.
Stop. Don't get carried away, please. Don't get carried away.
No, listen.
Please.
You cannot
Did
forget. You cannot.
you get what I'm saying, Staff? Please don't get carried
Yes,
away.
you
Okay.
cannot forget the injuries. How can you forget the injuries? Like 53 years I've supported this club. I'm pretty sure Trevor's not that far behind,
I'm
right?
50.
And
I'm
I've never
54.
known.
Let's watch the words we use. I know.
What?
Hold on, stop.
53 years I've supported the club.
Give me a minute. Let me reorganize things real quick. I understand where you're coming from. I want you to understand where someone is also coming from. You know the club quite a long time. Not everybody knows everything that you know. You get what I'm saying, Staff? Our young Chelsea supporters need to know something different. But
That's
Well,
what.
then there's
You get what
the internet. The internet's a
This-
wonderful thing. Go and
Yeah.
learn about the club.
yeah.
Go and learn about the club. What I was going to say.
Can I speak, Staff? Please let me. I'll let you. I've let you on. I didn't interrupt. Please. let's do this thing very respectful way. So those that are
I'm
watching
being
can also take.
respectful.
I know you are, but
You're
you're getting a
Nate,
little bit
Nate,
personal.
you were jumping in without even knowing what I was going to say.
No, once you get that word across, the word
What words?
this that is stupid when you use that word. That as soon as everyone and how the culture and how they take certain words, you get what I'm saying. So I don't want you wouldn't
Ignore
know.
the injuries?
I
How
know.
can you ignore the
Just
injuries?
say. I'm saying, hold on, stop. I'm saying, say the words without using any word that will offend somebody else. You get what I'm saying?
What, you mean the N word that I used?
What's the N word? I don't say it. Don't say it.
What
I
N
said
words?
nonsense. I said nonsense.
No, let's take those out, the nonsense out, and then stupid out, so we can all have a very very nice conversation
Right,
here because
listen.
we are
Can I
okay.
just finish?
Is that
Can I
okay? Is
just,
that okay? Is that
yeah,
okay?
can I just finish?
Yeah, finish it.
You jumped in without even knowing what I was going to say. What I was going to say is, in my 53 years of supporting the club, I have never known injuries like the ones we've had this season. Right? What's wrong with that? What's wrong with that? Never, never in 53 years, have I known the level of injuries that we've had this season. The closest we ever came to that level was like 2007 when Mourinho, right, his last full season, when we started losing players round about December, January, right, and we ended up losing the league because Roman didn't go out and get somebody to replace a couple of the players that needed replacing because they were out injured, right? And we ended up with the 2 cups and we finished second in the league, right? And even then, you're only talking about 7 or 8 injuries, right? Spread out, not all at the same time, not 8 major injuries, right?
Yeah.
Throughout October, right? And then when we came back, right? And then people turning around and going, but we shouldn't be losing to this, but they shouldn't be losing to that, right? This is the toughest league in the world, right? For a reason.
Steph,
Yeah.
I totally agree with you that it's wrong for Graham Potter to come on to the TV and at press conferences give a viewpoint of what's going on, and then everybody jumps on the bandwagon and says he shouldn't make this excuse, he shouldn't make that excuse, but they want to be enlightened by him, and then they just want to be totally against him. Mourinho, when he was having problems at Chelsea in that season, the second time he got sacked, was saying at the beginning, you buy A-class eggs, B-class eggs, and this is what you get with an omelette.
That was the first time. That was the first time. He was on about Sidwell, Pizarro, and Benayoun, I think. Right?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, we're gonna bring the stream to an end, unfortunately. We have someone joining. I'm not so sure. I think okay. Sorry, I'm not so sure how long he's been in the betting ballers. Big up to you, brother. I'm not so sure how long you've been. The same thing I did with stuff.
No,
The height.
no, I just joined a minute
You
ago.
just joined, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay, if yeah, sometimes it hides down and it doesn't alert me or tell me anything because of the screen I'm using to control the StreamYard is a bit small compared to the ones up here. So I apologize if you've been there for too long.
No, that's fine.
Oh, unfortunately, we're about to. You should have joined Max for a long time.
Yeah, I just wanted to I'll be brief.
Go ahead,
I
man.
just want to address some of the things that.
Oh, here we go.
Can you stop? I don't want you to interrupt. You've talked. I know you're where you're coming again. You're coming in. Don't interrupt stuff. Let Max talk, please.
No, I said whilst I agree with a lot of the things that Stav is saying, we got to understand as well, as much as anyone who wants to give Potter a chance, we also need to understand that we are in a results business as well. So it's okay. We've had injuries, we've had some bad luck, whatever. But the longer it goes on without us winning games, then ultimately that's going to determine whether he stays or goes, and that's the bottom line of it. So one goal in the whole of February, 6 goals since November, and we've got injuries, but we still got good players as well. Let's not let's not get away from that. That we even with our injuries, we still got some good players playing on the pitch. So just a quick question for Sav, and who was the other guy? What's the other guy's name?
Trevor.
Trevor. Yeah, Trevor. Yeah.
Trevor.
Mr.
Yeah, just
Trevor.
a quick question for you guys. How long do we? Because I was one who said patience, but then the question is how long do we give it? So supposing, for instance, we don't get another win in the next 4 or 5 games, would you still say that we should stick with him, or are you of the opinion of then the job may be too big for him? I just want to hear your views on that.
Are you actually worried that we're going to go down? That's the thing. Are you worried that we're in a relegation battle? Because I think with the new signings to bed in, only being 20 days since the transfer last window, you're asking him to gel a team together that quickly. And now we've lost another very key element in
Trevor,
Silva.
let me jump in real quick.
Yeah.
We don't really have much time,
No,
so let's give the answer. Let's give some of these answers so we all know where we stand. He wants to know the team is not winning at this moment. So how long would you give Potter if he's still not winning?
I think he deserves to go to the end of the season, get a pre-season. If it goes the same way. Around the same time as Tuchel, around September, October time, there's no progression, right? That we're in around the top 6, then he goes. But at the moment, he deserves a good shout and a good shake to do the proper thing, what he's been brought in to do.
Well said, Trevor. Staff, what do you make of that? What's your thoughts on this question? How long will you give Graham Potter? A question coming from Patrick.
He gets to the end of the season. Right, listen, right? He gets to the end of the season. We're not getting relegated, right? Let's get that straight. We're not getting relegated, right? It's a results-based sport, or whatever Max said, right? But Bowling made it quite clear, Champions League, right, and top 4 wasn't an issue, nor was winning trophies, right? Bowley brought those players in January. Bowley, right? He's got 32, 33 players to work with. Tuchel would never have agreed to do that, right? Work with that many players, okay? Right, and we have got good players, Max, but they're the ones who are missing the chances. We've averaged 13 attempts on goal in the last 6 games, average. Some 17, some less, right? And they're the ones missing the chances. So all these people are going, but they look confused. They don't know what they're doing. Yes, they do, because they're creating the chances. They're just not finishing them.
Steph, can I just jump in just quickly, just to close it?
Yeah.
If
Hamza, I'll get back to you, brother. Go ahead.
If Felix had been stayed on against Fulham, we looked like we could have won that game. If Felix had scored against West Ham, which he had a few chances, and he didn't. The VAR at the very last 10 minutes of the game, we would have got 3 points. If a very good goal, a free kick from James Ward-Prowse, who we know how is good, and he's done it against many, many top teams, right? And we had glaring opportunities there. Sterling, a header. We've had many opportunities. And on Saturday, I don't know why the first goal we were cold, where basically Kepa saved it, spilled it. Enzo kicked it out, and Koulibaly didn't header it. And the second goal, Dyer literally was all over Mason Mount. Literally used him as a jump in.
Okay, thank you very much, Trevor. Thank you. I'm very, very grateful you're able to jump on, and I've learned a lot from what you've just said. But I want to give a little bit of time to everyone here so we can wrap it up. Let me go to Max. Max, do you want to say anything more so we can also see what's? I mean, so we can bring this stream to an end. But guys, tomorrow, let's jump on early if you have something to say. If you want to contribute, let me know on time so I can send the links out. Because it looks like it's going and going and going. It's never going to end. But then we got 828 people, guys. This is unbelievable. We are trending so badly. 828 people. That's amazing numbers on the platform today. I want to thank everyone that has been have make it possible. But then Patrick said TT saw right through this GARBE model. Bully is trying to implement a UTC and take care PPL. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick. Would have showed could have done. Oh, Patrick, you're killing me with lots of these. Don't belong in our elite club. We shouldn't be depending on VAR or penalties in against relegation battle sites. Thank you very much, Mr. Patrick. Mr. Max, over to you, real quick. Let's get out of
Yeah,
here.
just quick. I just want to address one of those points. Actually, really,
Yeah.
it's not a garbage model by Todd Bowley. It's a model that's used by Manchester City, the most successful club at the moment. And this is a way to circumnavigate financial fair play. So what we do, we have feeder clubs. We put players into those clubs. If they work out at Chelsea, fair enough. If not, we sell them on for a profit, and that keeps our club sustainable. So we need to find different ways of making revenue. So that's the way that he's found. So as I said, other clubs are doing it. I heard the Stavey, the Newcastle owner, talking today, and she said exactly the same thing. That's what they're going to be doing at their club. So that's the no. We can't do. We used to make money under Abramovich with a loan scheme, but now we can't make that money anymore with a loan scheme because of that they've tightened the rules of the loan scheme. So you have to think of different ways. So for me, let's not knock Bowley all the time just because things are not going well. So I think this guy's come in. When Abramovich left, he's outspent Abramovich as well. He wants the best for Chelsea. Regardless of what anyone else says, you don't invest £500 million or more than £500 million in a club in 6 months
Yeah.
and without wanting some sort of input. We need to. It's going to happen. Whether it be under Potter or another manager, Chelsea will be back because these owners are serious and they've got a plan. And I believe that we need to ride it out because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, football is cyclical, as I've said to other people. Liverpool. But when I started supporting Liverpool, were the team at the top 20 years or 20 odd years before they won another title. Arsenal were at the top. Now it's 15, 20 years
Yeah.
before their next title. Manchester United under Ferguson, they looked unbeatable. Who's going to take over?
Think
Who
Nearly
thought
30
Manchester
years,
United would
Matt.
take them this long to come back?
6 years since
Yeah,
one
30, yeah, exactly. Yeah,
All
Yeah,
right.
Matt.
yeah.
Liverpool was 30 years.
So for
30 years without a
30
title.
years, yeah.
Liverpool went.
That's what I'm saying. So we all have to go through painful rebuilds at some time.
Okay.
If we are supporters of the club,
Yeah.
and we call ourselves supporters of the club, then even through the bad times, that's when we're needed most. We're not needed when we're winning. We're needed when we're losing and down in the dumps. This is when the fans are needed. So rather than divisions,
Well
whether you're
said.
Potter in or Potter out or whatever, I want the fans to be galvanised. We move
Yeah.
together. We win together. We lose together, and that's my motto.
Yeah,
Thank you
and
Well
very
it's
said.
not
thank you.
and
Thank
not
you very much,
not be
Max.
having demos and not be holding demos. So I got a question for you, Nee, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tell me.
Make it snappy. I got to.
Yeah.
You know what time it is. The little
Yeah.
kiddos.
Well, you can go and we can carry on. Right, listen, right? Do you think seeing people outside Stamford Bridge on Saturday demonstrating when the team bus turns up right, is gonna do anything that's positive.
Thank you for that question. I've been on other stream, other platform, and I said the protest that you're thinking of doing is not necessary. It's not going to change anything. For how long has Manchester United, those people that have been protesting, I forgot the guy's name, who's been protesting for years,
Glazers.
has it changed anything? It's never changed anything, has it?
No.
It hasn't.
No.
Yeah,
No.
It's not helpful to a young squad coming in.
absolutely.
Doesn't
Hasn't changed anything.
Doesn't show what Chelsea's truly about for young squad
Right.
of 20, 22-year-olds. Only been here 20 days, 30 days, and they're seeing that from their own supporters.
I've never booed anyone, even Rafa Benitez, anyone. I've never booed. I think it's counterproductive booing. So I don't subscribe to anyone.
As soon as someone crosses that white line wearing a Chelsea shirt, right?
Yeah.
You back them up, right? I mean, I'm not a great fan of Jorginho, and I gave reasons why. But every time he stepped over that white line, I supported him, right?
Yeah.
And this current crop of supporters need to realise this is when they're needed to support. There's people who hate, just as my last comment, people hating on Potter because they didn't want Tuchel to go. Right, that's what a lot of it's about.
Stav, I don't want to ask any more questions, but from what you just said, do you think if Potter at least is starting winning some game and losing some game and winning some games, do you think the pressure would amount to this level? They wouldn't even think of Tuchel anymore.
Listen, right? Let's get this right. Listen, we will start winning. We will start winning games, right? Yeah. Once these players are fully fit, right? Like Chilwell, Reece James, they look rusty as well, right? They weren't creating what they were creating before, right? As soon as they're 100%, and I've said this before, as much as people attack Ziyech, right? I saw Ziyech was right up for it against Tottenham, right? And he got involved, and some people are saying he was lucky he wasn't sent off, but he got stuck in and he got involved, right? And him and Reece combined well down that right-hand side. And you need to find the same combination down the left-hand side, right, to start creating chances. When your teams are sitting deep, you've got to go wide and work the ball in from wide, right? That's how you work the ball in. And once they start scoring, it only takes 1 or 2 goals, confidence comes back, and we start scoring. But you've got to stick by the team, and you've got to stick by the coach. It should be up to the owners if they get rid of him, not the supporters trying to apply pressure. And they brought him for a reason. And he's had a lot of bad hands dealt to him, right? With the injuries, with the internationals.
Stop.
You
know what time it is. Stop. You know what time it is. Stop. I'm 5 minutes late. Thank you, everyone. I want to say thank you, everyone. I think we have Richo 63. You're late, but don't not worry. This platform we talk everything association football, not just Chelsea. So you are Everton fan. You are welcome to this platform. I want to thank each one of you, the young, the teenagers, everyone that have been through this platform. It's been an amazing stream today. We will continue. Chelsea is still there. More news coming on. More transfer news. Who is the right person to replace Graham Potter? I want to say thank you for staff. Hams. Do you want to say anything before we jump off? Hams, hurry up. Just a few seconds, please.
Yeah, just quick. Stay tuned for the next stream. Thank you everyone for joining. And,
amazing.
Hashtag Potter out. Let's go.
Okay. My brother here said catch you next time. Yes, tomorrow we stream 6:30 UK time every day. So my brother, tune in tomorrow and have a say. Let us know, you as a neutral person, let us know how you see the other football clubs, teams like Liverpool, Manchester United, Chelsea, how you see them in the present the Premier League luck. So let us know your opinion tomorrow, and we'll be here again to for you to have to say. So see you guys again tomorrow. Big up to you, Trevor, Betting Ballers, Hams, Stav, everyone. We'll see you guys again. Thank you. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Blue Clouds TV.